Someone wants to know that they said they're struggling with feeling unmotivated at work and they're really not sure what their passion is. Whew, we got to bring somebody live on for that one. Okay, feeling unmotivated at work. First of all, my first advice would be you always got to know what's the why. What's the why behind what you're feeling and what you're experiencing. Unmotivated at work could be a lot of things. It could be you're burnout and you really need a break, and that's what your body is telling you, and you need to listen and go sit down somewhere. It could be that you've been at your job for too long and it's time for either a promotion or elevation. It could be that you totally hate where you work and it's a total shit show, and and you have been saying you're going to leave for a long time, but you haven't. It could be that you're not being challenged, and there's it's time for you to take on more responsibilities within the role you're in, or get another one. So it's too loaded of a question for me to give you like really direct advice on that. But step one is going to be what's behind the lack of motivation. It could be that you're tired, and partly because, let me get my water, you're not hydrating, which is a struggle for me. So if if you're someone who has maybe some physical health elements that just have you tired, it could be that. So again, start with figuring out what possibly is behind the lack of motivation. It sounds though, with the second part of the question, this person is saying they're not sure what their passion is, that perhaps the lack of motivation at work is related to just not feeling inspired by the actual work that they are assigned to do. And so we actually recently did a cup of joy on this, and just the debate of what purpose is versus passion. And I think this can be, it's a dynamic conversation, as are most things, at least if you ask me, of balancing what pays the bills and what your passion is. Sometimes I think we go so hard on passion. There are certain folks, especially in like the nonprofit world, where they're so married to making sure that their passion is fulfilled. I think this is a generational thing too, that they ain't making no money, and the struggle is the struggle is real. And I mean, it's not a blaming thing, and I would say it's just sad to see that we obviously respect certain roles in this society more than others, but it is important to have some passion for what you do in your life, that it moves you, because hell, you're at work, you work more than anything else else in life. So thinking about what you're passionate about, what moves you, again, not to say you're going to be able to literally work in your passion, because some of us, if we worked in our passion, we'd be broke AF. And I'm not a proponent for being broke and not being able to live your best life, pay your bills, do what you want to do. But just being able to actually enjoy what you do, or find some reward in it, is important, again, because it's so much of your life. So one of the easiest things to do in thinking about what I'm passionate about is just think about, like, what is it that when you do it, the time goes by, you have no idea where the time went, you enjoyed it, and you would enjoy doing it even if you didn't get paid. That's a really good way of starting point of just thinking about like what might be your passion. But I would also, again, caution though, like passion can't be the only motivation, because again, there's some stuff that we're passionate about, but we would be broke out here in these streets. So I would recommend that you think about your passion, and as much as you can, get to a point where what you do for a living also moves you, even if it's not 100%. But if you're in a job that nothing about it moves you, then need to make a move ASAP, because the struggle would have to be really real on that.